Tech stocks are seeing one of their worst trading days yet, with many stocks down more than 10%. What can we do now? Here is how I see it. Hi guys, Stanley here. I'm the editor of Value Invest Asia. We are an investment publishing house bringing you important news and analysis of the stock market. If you're new to us, remember to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button to make sure you don't miss any of our videos. So the major news this week, if you have missed out, the US will have a new president soon. I think. But just a few days after the major announcement, tech stocks around the world have been seeing a sharp drop in their share prices. As of 12th of November, Alibaba stock is down about 15% from its peak, and Tencent's holding is down about 10%. Tech stock in the US like Amazon has also fallen about 9%. Other major tech names like Facebook, Netflix, Alphabet, and Zoom are all down this week. Based on my estimation, this sharp correction might have wiped out more than $500 billion in market value over the past few days. And there might be two pieces of news that contribute to the drop. Number one, it is a good news to the world. Pfizer, the pharmaceutical giant, has announced that its vaccine that it is developing with BioNTech has been 90% effective in trials, and the company is optimistic and expected to start manufacturing the vaccine at the end of the year. It has an ambitious target of producing more than 1.3 billion doses of vaccine in 2021 for the public. The second news is less optimistic. The Chinese government has released a draft antitrust guideline designed to start controlling the internet-based monopolies within the country. The guideline seems to be targeting all the major tech giants in China, focusing on the e-commerce, online food delivery, and ride-hailing industry. These two pieces of news is game-changing for our society, but are they enough to make us doubt the long-term future of the tech industry? I think investors are assuming that with the vaccine out, we can get back to our normal life before the pandemic. And with that, we might no longer need to rely so much on these tech companies anymore. So we might no longer need to have so many video calls, cloud storage, and online shopping. However, the way I see it is that this trend has always been on the rise even before the pandemic, and the pandemic just accelerated their growth. Even if we assume that we will resume the way of our normal life, the long-term prospect and potential of these services like cloud storage, e-commerce, video streaming are not going away. In fact, the pandemic might have taught us the importance of these services, and most of us might end up continuing to pay for these services, even as just a form of insurance. The antitrust regulation in China, though, can have a longer lasting impact on the Chinese tech stock. Regardless of how big these tech companies have gotten in China, they should not really forget who is the boss of the country. Looking at the draft guideline, it seems that many of the points are targeted to protect the consumer and the small businesses of this tech giant. In that sense, the regulation might be good for the industry, as it can create a fairer playing field for the long term. However, there is indeed a real chance that the profit margin of these tech firms might no longer be as attractive in the future once this guideline become law. Yet, we must remember that the smartest and the brightest are working within the tech industry in China, and the government itself want to become a technology superpower in the world. So it is not in their best interest to kill off the tech giant within China. My view is that this is just another challenge that the Chinese tech firms are facing now, and they will have to find a way to resolve it and continue their growth path. In the grand scheme of things, this might end up becoming a minor road bump. And this is my general view of the stock market. If we zoom in too closely, what we see is just chaos and volatility. The market can be a scary and unpredictable place. But as we zoom out, we will see that the long-term trend of human progress rarely changes. As long as we have the patience and temperament to withstand the market noise, you will get to see that the great business that have done well will continue to push through crisis after crisis. And the stock market, in general, tend to move in one direction when we view our investment horizon in decades. In fact, let us take stock on this video 10 years from now. As I'm shooting this video, these are the current prices of the major tech companies I am invested in. Google will then remind me in 10 years on how they have performed from today, if Google still exists till then. If you want to learn more about investing, you can always check out our free investing course at valueinvestasia.com/free course. I will go through with you some of my investment philosophy, strategy in an easy to understand 15 video lessons. As always, till we meet again, My name is Stanley. Invest safely.